Tech Primers. In this video, I'll show you the step you need to follow to import SQL backup files. I have attached a link in description and you can download these backup files and you can also continue your work as well. Okay. Before jumping into section, if you not subscribe my channel, please go ahead and subscribe and share this video through your friends. Then they can also learn those things, right? Okay, this is my PG admin console, and here you can create a database, right? Here in database name, let's say version module database. So this is my database, right? So after you creating, you can see there there is a default schema called public right in here. So I'm not going to create a schema manually, just I want to import, right? So you need to right click and there's option called restore in here. So role name is postgress, and in this place you need to select your backup file, right? This is my location, so after you go there, yeah, inside this folder, yeah, this is the backup file, so I want to import, right? You also can download, so I can put in description, right? So in these options you need to select those three, right? If you're not selected, just create only importing table, right? Not data. So I need to import table as well as data. So then this option, yeah, it's been successfully completed. Then you need to refresh. Once you refresh, guys, you can see this table, right? Here you can see all the data also there. So okay, see all the rows is there. So in this way you can import your backup files. Let's say in this database, the schema name is permission module 1, right? Schema is permission module 1, so you need to go there and need to change this place as well, right? In this query, so I have put permission module, so you need to replace it one, right? So this is actually the schema name, so you need to change accordingly. If you not change, sometimes you'll get in error, right? Yes, I changed the IntelliJ team as well, so I think this is good. So I also tried. So once he hit, it's getting this error. So it's because, guys. So as I said previously, so you also need to change this schema, right? So okay. Once you change, you need to restart our service. Time. Let's say we need to. So I try to change the font size, guys, so it's still not changing, right? So I don't know why it's because I want to increase my font size, but it's not work. This is the place, right? So it's not changing, guys. So anyway, I believe this font is good. So still loading. Let's try one more time. So I tried with super admin take primary and what password is 123. So again it's internal server. Let's see what is this issue. Handling error based SQL prepared. This display should be comments should be there, right? So configurations. Okay guys, what I did is so I restart all my services and I need to I need to go with the debug mode in our service, right? So I have put my debug mode here. So let's try. Basically, actually, once I restart all services, I could able to get the token, right? So you also restart all services and let's try. So it may work. So once you put the debug point here, guys, so you can see our user is there. So I'm going to try with this user, right? So all the details there. So what I'm going to show is our implementation, right? So we did some enhancement in my previous video. So okay, this is the phase. So we implemented, right? So what have we need to do is so we need to get the dynamic authorities, right? So let's see it's working or not. So you can see, right? So all the URLs. I actually this is a feature permission URLs you can get like that, right? So we have set in our tables in database. So those are the data. Uh, so this is what I have need to do. So in this implementation, so in this point, guys, all the URL is set in dynamically through to our set, right? Okay, so I remove this debug point here. So okay, once you go there, you can get the access token, right? So I don't know in previous time, so it work. So once I restart all the services, it work, right? So access token is there, refresh token also there. So let's try with the different user then. The games using games. And also I need to put the debug point, so I'll show you what are the authorities for each user, right? Try this user, guys. So yeah, let's see what are the authorities. You can see, so authority level is was going to reduce, right? In super admin there was all the permission and all the authorities, but when we hit with this user, there are only 5 permission, right? Okay. Okay. Why this is done. sometimes getting this issue, no? So okay. This is the token, right? You can also try with this all the users, right? So each users contain different permission. You can see, so you can test this way. So you need to go to debug mode and put debug point here. Then you can get all the permission which we assign to each user. So I couldn't explain this data. So I just restore my backup data. So yeah guys, you can see feature. So there are two features. So this is the feature URL, and this is the permission. So there are delete, save, update you. Those are the permissions. So this is the mapping table and domain mapping, so feature permission. So yeah, so I have, this is the page ID table and this is permission ID. So this is the authority, right? So you, if you try this debug mode, you can get this type, this URL as authority, right? So this is my, this is the role table. So you can see that I'm created 4 different roles: sales manager, HR manager, HR executive. In details I'll explain in my demo. So if you go with this, if you watch my demo and, video, so you can get the idea. So in description I'll put this link. So if you go that video, so you can get this table structure done in details, right? So this is the company. So I'm going with only one company. So this is the role page. So I need to map feature and feature permission with role, right? So for that I create this role feature mapping. So you can see this role ID, feature permission ID. So I map. So this mapping, so actually you can do as you wish. So this is the way I was going to implement, right? So this is our feature permission. Then finally user item. To users we are going to assign each roles, right? You can see that my super admin user is going to assign uh, role number 9, right? Which means guys, this uh, role number 9 means this one. So super that like that way. So I have maintained this mapping table. If you this uses, right? So Robert James Williamson has different roles. So those things I explain in my demo video. So I put this link, so you go through this video also. Okay, that's it guys. So this is basically table structure. In next video guys, I'll teach you about sprint security methods. In sprint security supports authorization at the method level. Basically our service layer needs to secure, right? So we need to restrict role wise access particular methods. For method level security, sprint security provides main two common annotations. Those are pre-authorized and post-authorization. Commonly uh, those two use, but other than that there are some security method annotation like secure, role allowed, like annotations also there. Those annotation I'll explain in details in next video. Okay, that's it for this video. If you not subscribe my channel, please subscribe, share and like. Also drop a comment. Okay, then we'll see you in next video.